Hi folks, it's Teresa. Welcome to my channel. I wanted to add this little bit into the front of the video where we've got some new pictures. What I'm showing here is just where we're expanding the garden to the actual edge of the fence. It eliminates some grass cutting and it's going to allow us just to make a U shape around the garden with the fence next year instead of encircling the whole garden. We'll utilize the outside perimeter fence as well. So we've added some wood chips into here. We've put cardboard down underneath, then the wood chips on top, and then we've planted our berry bushes along the side here. So we're looking forward to seeing how these grow. The asparagus, we had to cover it because of rogue squirrels. And here you can see, it started to dig a little hole right there.
So we'll go 3 feet by 42 or whatever. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that'll be plenty big.
Can you measure that?
Hi everybody, let's show you what we're going to do today. I have some strawberries that I need to get in the ground and also some herbs. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to use this new little tower that the hubby bought me. They just fit on top of each other like that. And I have 6 of them. And you plant a plant or seeds or whatever you need to on each side. It comes with this little roller, so you can actually roll it around. Fits all together. You water from the top and it soaks down into the bottoms. And let's see how it goes. Dirt's still wet too. We had a lot of rain over the last little while and dirt itself seems to have gotten. There's 1, 2. I'll add dirt. What do you think so far? It's pretty cute, eh? Pop the roots in. They are pretty deep. This. Hi everybody, welcome to the back deck. Today is a beautiful day out. We are going to be up potting some tomato plants that I have. They're getting to be a little tall and they're going to start impacting in their height. So I need to get them done as soon as possible. I have some old pots that we've got here, saved them over the years, always come in handy. And I'm just going to plant them into those and then we'll put them on a tray. So the first thing that I want to do is I have some potting soil that's been sitting in here for a little while, and there's a term that I've heard, I think it's hydrophobic. If soil is too dry, it may not soak up water. So what I want to do first is, I'm not sure how much dirt is here, but I'm going to throw in about 2 liters of water and let it sit. Okay, so I've thrown this the water in here, and I'm just going to give it a little stir. And there is no water on the bottom of this, so it's definitely, these will be watered when we get them potted though. Anyways, I'm going to grab some more water actually. Yep. Just give them some more water. Give it a stir. There we go. That's better. You don't want to shock the roots when you're putting them into a new pot. That's enough of a shock just to get up potted. So you want to make sure that you've got some dampness in there. Okay, so what we want to do, take our pot, leave about 1/4 of an inch or a little inch at the top there. I'm just going to make a little bit of a hole. Now, these tomatoes, the roots on those are great. So you can take these little first set of leaves off. They've only got 2 sets of leaves. So you take the first set off, put them in, and you want to put them down a little bit. That's why I'm putting down 1 inch. And these will look sad once they're in, but they'll perk back up. Okay, so again, same thing. And then poke a hole. Pop that tomato in, and you can go down, go up on the stem quite a bit because there are little nodules on the stem, not the hairs, but there's little nodules on the stem that will actually go and form into roots. Okay, so there we go. Another one. I've got a few, two types of tomatoes here. So the one that I'm doing now, I call it a Vincenzo, and that's named after a friend of mine, her father. These tomato seeds have been grown and regrown and grown and regrown for probably about 30 or 40 years. They are originally Oxheart tomatoes, but and they still are Oxheart tomatoes. However, his name was Vincenzo, so I call him these Vincenzo tomatoes because these are where they came from. I'll get these potted up. There's the Oxheart already transplanted, and it's already starting to perk up a little bit. So you can pick off these first leaves. I'm going to leave the second leaves for now. It's easier to do with your fingertips rather than with gloves on because you don't want to rip the stem. You don't want to pull it off. You want to pinch it off. And then we'll let that grow. And then we'll go. And there we have it. Oxheart or Vincenzo's and yellow breakfast tomatoes. All up potted. Those will grow for another couple weeks in the pots. And then we'll plant them in the garden. Lovely. Love tomatoes.